Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. I do have my personal readings available in the community section of the channel page. So if you're interested in those, definitely go check them out. And also, thank you so much for your donations. They really do help out the channel, and I am so grateful. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. So we're going to do a collective message today. And we're going to see what Spirit wants you to know today. All right. So I'm going to take a step aside to let Spirit pass through. And what does the collective need to hear today? Hmm. All right. Okay. So give me just a second to get these all situated here. Right, that was the first one. And that, and that, and that. And that. And these two up here. Okay, give me just a minute while I tap into this energy. Okay, so to start with, we have the Eight of Swords, which this can be when we're in our headspace a lot, and we're having a lot of that kind of indecisive energy or back and forth energy. It can be also like negative thoughts, lots of kind of getting stuck in those negative thought loops is what's coming through. Um, and it's also kind of like a thick, dense energy, which sometimes that head spinny energy can be like that. Like it's a fog. There we go. It's like yeah, it's like mental fog almost. And so you're being asked to temper that energy a little bit. Find some balance, find some harmony. Um, do your best to release some of those thought patterns. Do your best to attempt to still your mind, and there's quite a few ways you can do this. You can do this through, like, obviously meditation. That's, a big one. You can do this by observing your thoughts, where instead of trying to force your thoughts to be one way or the other, you just observe them and don't attach. um that's another way to kind of release some of this kind of like head fog energy that I'm picking up. Another way is to write stuff down. Sometimes when we write our thoughts down and then we look at them, we can it, they there's a different energy to it. So when you write down some of those things and then you look back at it, it's like, oh, yeah, I can release that. Yeah, I can release that. That's really not a valid worry. You can kind of address them like that. Or sometimes if it's like, I need to remember this, I need to remember that, then you write it down, then it releases that energy of needing to remember and don't forget. And it's that, yeah, it's that real, I call it head spinny energy. Um, and so you're being asked to just kind of temper that a little bit. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So this means that you've been putting in a good bit of work on something. And the message here is that your hard work is paying off, basically. And what I'm picking up for that is it might be something physical. Maybe you've been like working on a business or putting in a lot of energy and effort, at your job, something like that. This can also be internal work, though, where you've done so much inner work and so much clearing and everything else that now you're able to really manifest those things into your life that are going to be very stable. um and the start of like a really solid stable foundation. That's what I'm picking up here. And there's also there's some celebratory energy in this as well. And so, what I'm picking up is that the Seven of Pentacles energy is actually leading to a Four of Wands situation. With the Four of Wands, this can be a celebration, a wedding, something like that. What I'm picking up though is that the Seven of Pentacles is leading the way to establish that really strong foundation so that your home life is very stable and secure. And picking up a lot of root chakra energy. So you could be working on your root chakra at this time. But it's very grounded. It's a very grounded, stable energy. And then it's just a little bit of this head spinny stuff. And so the message here is partially as well, release some of that head spinny energy, that head fog energy in the best way you can. Because once you temper that, you're going to realize that your Seven of Pentacles, it's like you're laying that foundation. It's a solid foundation. You're doing good. Um, it's leading to this Four of Wands, or you're in that Four of Wands energy right now. Maybe you're preparing to, get married or something of that nature. And the message here is to release the mental chatter, because that's the only thing that's really kind of holding you back. It's changing your perspective. That's what I'm really picking up, is that you've got the celebratory energy, and that head chatter, that mental chatter is disallowing you from really seeing and appreciating and observing what you really have in front of you. Um, and then we've got the Page of Cups energy, which is a very curious energy. Mm. And so I feel that this is you right now. And flip this, clear my throat, please. Flip this whichever way it needs to go. If this isn't your energy, then this over here could be your energy. And so I'm picking up two separate energies, like almost like two different people. And so we've got the Page of Cups over here. And with that, that's also what are the zodiacs? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So that might resonate. It doesn't have to. There's just a little side note. And then the Page of Swords over here is air. And so that's going to be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So those might resonate. Now over here we've got the Page of Swords and the Three of Cups. And again, this is a very celebratory energy. And then the or the King, maybe there's something about a King of Swords in here. Um the Page of Swords is it's a very inquisitive energy. And again, you're in that air, like that mental space. And so it's very, inquisitive and, curious in a knowledge intellectual kind of way. And then there's also a celebration over here with the Three of Cups. And so how are these two energies interacting, Spirit? Mm. I'm being told to look at the imagery, so give me just a second. Let me see if any other messages want to come out with that. I'm actually going to see if we can get some more information on what's going on here. How are these two connected, Spirit? Okay. Okay. That's way too many cards. So they're connected by the Fool and the Magician. Hmm. Okay, give me just a minute. Okay, so I paused it for a minute just to really kind of tap in and get this message. This one is a little bit it's an interesting energy. It's not as clear. And there's some blocks in the energy right now, so you could be experiencing that energy or that experience where it just feels like there's a lot of roadblocks around you right now. Maybe things aren't clear at the moment. And with that, so what I was picking up, the Eight of Cups flipped out over here when I was asking for clarification on how these two energies are interacting with each other. And we got the Eight of Cups over here, which is um generally that's walking away from a situation. Um and it could be walking away from a relationship, or it could be walking away from something that maybe you started a business or were thinking about starting a business and then decide not to. Um or maybe you are, thinking about going towards somebody, or you're in the beginnings of a relationship and then you're deciding that this isn't going to work out. It's that kind of energy. So with that over here, what I'm picking up is that whichever one you're resonating with, this is another energy around you. So this could be a situation, or this could be another person. So just kind of flip it how it fits or how it resonates. So over here we've got the Page of Cups. So this is more of that it's that emotionally curious and playful energy. Then over here you've got more of the like thinker, curiosity energy. Hopefully that's making sense. Then we've got, with the Page of Cups over here, we've got the Magician, and that's what came out to clarify this. And so with the Magician, this is what I'm picking up. I'm picking up that you are separating from whichever one you are, you're separating from the other energy right now. And what this is going to do, if you're the Page of Cups over here, is with the Magician, you've got all the tools and the resources that you need. And then the recommended action is just to release that head spinny energy and temper your energy a little bit, especially while you're going through this separation, whatever way that is for you. And what you're going to find is that your Seven of Pentacles over here, that solid, sturdy foundation that you've been laying, is solid. It is sturdy, and it is in conjunction with that Four of Wands, which is that harmony, home life, marriage, stability, that type of an energy. And then so over here, this energy is the Fool, which, well, this is the Page of Swords energy. And then with that Three of Cups, that's a celebration of some sort. And then you've got the Fool. So this is a new beginning of some sort. And so what could be happening is if you're separating from a person, then you are going to be shifting into your Seven of Pentacles and Four of Wands energy. And then this other person is going to start on the Fool's journey, basically, and start something new and different in some way. Um, and so what I'm picking up is that this just might be confirmation that the separation or the pulling away from something or somebody that you've been contemplating, I'm picking up that this is confirmation that it is in your highest good to go through with that. Huh. Okay, we've got the Tower and the Chariot. And so with the Tower, the message that I'm getting here, somebody coming in and bringing a tower to this person, is that what's happening? Like they're trying to move towards them, which will cause a tower moment. I'm not picking up that it's like a bad tower moment. Page of Wands. Hmm. Okay, this one again. This one's a real interesting energy. It's just it's making me dig for it. Okay. Okay, so what I'm kind of picking up is that if you don't balance out this mental headspace energy, you are going to bring in a tower moment. That doesn't sound quite right. That might be it for somebody. Um, that might just be a small, if that resonated with you, definitely take it. If not, then the message that I'm getting here is regardless if you want to, it's like, it's almost this energy that this separation is going to happen whether you want it to or not, basically. And so it's one of those, like, if you take the action. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if you take the action and you make the move, you can avoid a tower moment, basically. So you can avoid going back into a cycle where you get to learn even, it's the harder route, basically. Like, this is what's in your highest good. This is what is coming for you, is an ending in something. And if you fight it, by all means, it's just going to make it a little bit harder in the long run. And you're going to, have more lessons to learn on, with that route. You have the full control though. And so if you allow yourself to clear up this headspace and to make this separation sooner, then it's going to be a smoother ride. It'll be like the smoother path, basically. But ultimately, I'm really picking up that this energy over here is the energy that you're splitting away from, and then this is your energy over here with the Four of Wands and Temperance and the Page of Cups. I'm really getting that. Um, let's see. We've got the Page of Wands, and that's a very passionate energy. And we've got fast moving energy out here too. So this could definitely be a really fast moving situation. And that might be why I wanted to come out right now, is to confirm that it is in the highest good to make that decision. Okay, give me just a minute. Okay, so I paused it for another minute. This energy is definitely a little bit different tapping into, but I finally got it. Okay, so this is what's happening. We've got the Two of Wands here, which is a choice. Okay, so you've got two paths in front of you. And one choice is going to lead to the Chariot and the Tower, which is a fast moving energy. And it's the Tower, which is um it's a massive, massive change. Okay. It can be viewed good or bad. The thing is that there's always a massive amount of change that comes from a tower moment. And so this can be something where we choose this path that leads back to, maybe in a way that we used to behave in, and then it kind of blows up in our face. Well, what that teaches us is to choose differently next time. So there's no right or wrong choice here. This is just spirit giving you a heads up of like, hey, you've got a choice coming, and here's your two potential outcomes, more or less. So the other one is the Ace of Pentacles in the World. And so what this is like your dreams coming true energy. And I mean, yeah, it's it's not really even like a new beginning. It kind of has a new beginning, but a maybe okay. So it's like the new beginning. It's like the beginning of the rest of your life and like your dream your dreams coming true and the foundations being laid and everything else. And what Spirit's saying too is like, if you go the route with the chariot and the tower, that doesn't mean that you're like, your dreams aren't going to come true. What this is saying is that if you choose the route that has the tower and the chariot, um, it's not going to maybe feel as pleasant on the way. To where if you choose this route, which is the Ace of Pentacles in the world, it will feel a lot better. And that's the key here, is when you are faced with these two paths, and it's going to be pretty obvious. I'm picking up that like you're going to know that you have two distinct paths laid out before you. And when that happens, when you feel into this one and you feel into that one, you're going to intuitively know which one is which, especially after this reading, because you're going to pick up that there's like the tower moment energy in this. And then you're going to pick up there's the world energy in this, and the Ace of Pentacles, and then the chariot energy over here. And so the thing is you get to choose which one you want to go on. But the message here is really to feel into that energy and tap into that energy before making your choice. Don't just rush into it, because there's a potential for a really fast moving energy right here. But I'm picking up that the message is to actually um give yourself some space to really be able to feel into these choices and then to make the best one for you at that time. Which, I mean, thank you, Spirit. That's solid advice for like a lot of different, life-changing choices. Okay, so, well, I just felt the energy leave. All right. Well, with that, I really hope that helps somebody. If this is resonating with you, definitely let me know. This one was a little more of a trickier energy to get through. So I'm definitely curious if this resonated with anybody and if this, helped clear anything up. Um, yeah. So definitely please let me know. With that, if you like this video, you can hit the like button. And if you would like to see more messages from me, you can hit that subscribe button. It is free, it doesn't cost anything. And I will see you on the next message. Bye.